Number 3, Tom Arthur.
To ask the Scottish Government how it promotes responsible dog ownership.
Minister Mary Gouchon.
The Scottish Government Code of Practice on the Welfare of Dogs, which was approved by the Scottish Parliament, provides dog owners with information on caring for and acquiring their pets. Now, a recent awareness campaign funded by the Scottish Government and which was designed in partnership with the main dog welfare charities directed potential puppy buyers to detailed advice hosted by the Scottish SPCA. And as I said in the Improving Animal Welfare statement that I made to Parliament last week, that actually elicited a 130% increase in visits to the site and calls to the Scottish SPCA helpline. We also consulted last year to inform the modern system of licensing and registration of dog, cat and rabbit breeding that we will introduce.
Tom Arthur.
I thank the Minister for that answer, and I would also like to recognise the work of my colleague Emma Harper in this area with regard to livestock attack, and also the work of my colleague Christine Graham, who is undertaking to progress a Members' Bill on responsible breeding and ownership for dogs. Yesterday, the British Veterinary Association reported findings from their Voice of the Veterinary Profession survey, suggesting that French bulldogs and pugs, to quote, top the list of dog breeds most commonly suspected of being imported illegally into the UK, and I should declare an interest as an owner of 2 pugs. Given the unscrupulous tactics employed by puppy smugglers, does the Minister agree that responsible dog ownership begins prior to purchase or adoption with researching the breed, establishing whether one has the time, space and resources to offer a lifelong home to the dog, and of only engaging with reputable breeders, and that this is especially important when considering the purchase of a popular breed such as pugs, which can be susceptible to particular health problems?
Minister.
They are, of course, one of my favourite breed of dogs. I happen to see lots of photos of Mr Arthur's pugs on Instagram, so I would encourage you all to follow that. But I would absolutely agree with what the member has just said. And I think the fact that there are a number of people that care about issues in this area, and that's why we have so many members' bills that have come to the area of animal welfare, from Emma Harper, Christine Graham, Jeremy Balfour as well. But the Scottish Government has made general information on the purchase of puppies available to the public through its Code of Practice for the Welfare of Dogs, again, as I said, which was approved in the Scottish Parliament in 2010. And again, as I mentioned last week, we had the awareness campaign that we ran between November and December last year, and given the success of that and the amount of people that then approached the Scottish SPCA website as a result of that, we are looking now at doing another campaign later this year and really doing everything we can to tackle the scourge of illegal puppy dealing and the activities which can end up driving that trade. And obviously we are looking at a number of measures as part of our licensing of dog, cat and rabbit breeding, the consultation, as I mentioned, that we had last year. And there will be a number of measures within that which we hope will lead to responsible dog breeding and ownership.